What's up, everybody? The Bird Killer here, bringing you our free agency period here in our Jacksonville Jaguars season. Right now, we're just gonna go over and kind of take a look at what we have on the team and what our needs are. James Robinson had a big year. He played great. Um, he definitely proved that he has a place on this team. Biggest weaknesses for me for the team was definitely we had plenty of good pressure, defensive line. We can improve tight end. We can improve offensive line. Quarterback definitely looking to try to improve there. But my biggest was the backfield. Defensively, we have good defensive linemen, good linebackers, but our cornerbacks outside of C.J. Henderson, who's young and has a lot of growing to do, it's just not that great. And through free agency and the draft, I would like to get better there. Same thing with left outside linebacker. But biggest needs, I would say, going into the off season is cornerback, free safety, strong safety, quarterback, maybe left outside linebacker, maybe some, maybe a few more ads. So right here, we're gonna go ahead and see what's out on the market. We have Alvin Kamara, Kareem Hunt, Todd Gurley. Those are the top ones. Alvin Kamara doesn't have anybody looking at him. Kareem Hunt has one bid. Todd Gurley has currently nothing. Shaquille Barrett, right outside linebacker, is hitting the free agency. Marcus Williams from the Saints is leaving. Shaquille Barrett, superstar, 87. We're not in really need, and he doesn't really fit our scheme. Philip Lindsay, Keanu Neal, that's somebody I'm pretty interested in at strong safety. He's young. And right here as well, Chidobe Awuzie and Earl Thomas, free safety. I've got a lot of running backs here: James Conner, Leonard Fournette, Tevin Coleman, Everson Griffin, Dante Hightower, Demario Davis, Nickel Roby Coleman, James Wright, Jordan Reed, Greg Olson, Anthony Harris, Andrew Villanueva, Gerald Everett, and Ndamukong Suh, Ryan Kerrigan, Tony Jefferson the second, Tack McKinley, Ronald Leary. Yeah, so there's some really good ones. Let's check out quarterback here. We have the best one is Winston, Rivers, Trubisky, Rosen, who played well for the Titans last year, took them to well enough in a very bad division. Trubisky is now a free agent. No bids for him. Fitzpatrick, nothing. Nick Mullins, nothing. I'm seeing not a whole lot that I like there. Obviously, I'd love to get Alvin Kamara, but James Robinson just played too well for a rookie season for me to even want to move on from him just yet. Josh Reynolds is interesting. John Ross, that's a lot of speed. He's interesting. No bids there. Nelson Aguilar. Kendrick Bourne is interesting. Tight ends, not a whole lot. Tackles, I feel like we're pretty good. I'm just kind of looking at them anyways. Kalichi Ozamele. Sorry if I said his name, but that's definitely something we got to get a little bit better at, is guard, and drafting offensive linemen is very tough. So probably gonna give an offer to one of the offensive linemen. Defensive line, I'm not really that interested. I took a look here, but I'm not interested in very much. I think I've got a pretty solid defensive line. Dealt with some injuries, but that's football. Right here, I see Mike Daniels down there. That was pretty interesting to see him there. Dontari Poe. Woods, Lancaster. And then if we go over to right end, you got Everson Griffin, Tack McKinley, Ndamukong Suh. Hendrickson was somebody I looked at. Tack McKinley had a lot of bids going for him. But so far, I'm not seeing anything that I thought I definitely needed. But Solomon Thomas was interesting. Same thing with Randy Gregory. But like I said, you know, those are probably more going to be, you know, trying to get better there through the draft. But where the real big players is in the backfield. Right here, Bud Dupree had 5 bids. Right here I see Chidobe Awuzie. Very interested in him. Jimmy Smith, he's older, he's slowing down. Same thing with Joe Hayden. I like Nickel Roby-Coleman, but Chidobe Awuzie, he's young. It's not a crazy contract, but you know. And then look here, you see Marcus Williams, very good player. Keanu Neal, I am a big fan of him, and I don't really see too much that I like down there, except for maybe Eric Berry. But definitely out of what's there, Kenny Vaccaro is another name. So looking at free safeties, you know, I'm not seeing a whole lot except for maybe Earl Thomas. I would consider Marcus Williams, but between those 5 bids, I'm sure in order to get him, it would cost an arm and a leg. So I'm looking at Earl Thomas here. He doesn't want a crazy amount of money, and you know, I think he's obtainable. Right here, it's a pretty good deal. 10,000. He's a proven star in this league. He's 85 overall, and we need to get better there. You know, maybe down the line I could look into drafting. We have a lot of salary caps, so I'm not too worried about spending too much. Right there, we're in first place. Should stay that way. Right here, I would like to get Keanu Neal. He's even, you know, he's pretty cheap too. I'm gonna up it a little bit and give him just over 9 a year, and we get 92 points for that for Keanu Neal. So right now I have kind of taken, I'm gonna up it, kind of taken care of both free safety and strong safety if I'm able to pull these guys off. Again, here I'm looking at the quarterbacks. Alvin Kamara, I really wanted to do that, but you just can't. You just can't. He would be extremely expensive. James Robinson had a great season, and he's potentially, you know, he got superstar from this last season. So, you know, why move on from that? So far I've offered to Earl Thomas and Keanu Neal. Right here I'm looking at Asamoah. And then I look at Ronald Leary. You know, Ronald Leary wants $10.5 million. He is an 80, but he wants $10.5 million, and but we've got a little bit of competition for him. So right here I'm like, let's go ahead and just make a bid, see where it takes us. And as you can see, we're pretty far off from what the Bengals offered him. So I offered him a little bit more, and see where that puts us. And we're still way below, and I've already offered him almost 11,000 a year. Right here, we're gonna give him, 11 million. We're gonna do 11 million even, and it's still not good enough. So right here, I don't want him. No, I'm not paying that much. The Bengals can have him. Let's check what's going to take to get Asamoah. So he's just a star, and he's older, so he's not going to last very long. There's no bids for him yet, so let's go ahead and go to stage 2. and see what happens. As you can see, Keanu O'Neal accepted our offer. So did Earl Thomas and Kalichi. So left guard, free safety, strong safety. Already this team has improved a lot. So, you know, that helps with the draft. We do have 2 first-round draft picks. As you can see, Trevor Lawrence at the very top there. So right here, I'm kind of just gonna fill out the rest of the left outside linebacker crew. Just taking a look at it. I already have a good idea of where I want to go in this draft. I did use a draft class. Probably not going to do that for the next season, just because I don't really follow college. But yeah, good first round free agency for me. Alvin Kamara now has a bid with the Baltimore Ravens. That's shocking. Gurley, Lindsey still don't have any offers. But right here I see Chidobe Awuzie still there. He's only 26. And, you know, I could lock him down for 3 years, give him, like, you know, somewhere around 12 mil a year. So I'm gonna make a bid on him. He's a star, but he's 86. This would automatically make our defensive backfield, you know, 10 times better with C.J. Anderson, Awuzie, Neal, and a few other players. Right here, we get the contract accepted, and we are by far a better team. So right here you got, you know, they want to know if we want to take up our 5th-year option with Taven Bryan. I was pretty impressed with him last year, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. He didn't play as well as Adam Gotsis, but he is younger than Adam Gotsis, so I'm going to definitely pick it up. You know, salary cap's not an issue with this team. Eventually it will be, considering our picks, our draft capital, and plus the players that we're picking up. But right here, quarterbacks, you know, outside of the top 2 guys, there's just nothing here. So I'm praying that I think we pick either 7th or 6th, and then wherever the Rams landed. But I'm praying to God either Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields falls to us in the draft, and you know, that would be great. But so far this has been a successful off season. We got a left guard taken care of. We now have 2 quality starting cornerbacks. We have Earl Thomas, a veteran free safety, one of the best ones to ever play the game. Keanu O'Neal, he's not one of the best to ever play the game as far as strong safety, but he's a very solid player. 86 overall. Already our defense has improved. If we can keep putting pressure like we were and now cover, we could be looking at more interceptions. So right now, we have a few more scouting points. I already have a few ideas of where I want to go tight end wise, but I thought, you know, let's go ahead and scout the rest of them. Right guard, I you know, just kind of filled that position with Kalichi, because, you know, even though he's a left guard, that's where he'll be moving to, because our left guard is solid. Our tackles are solid. We got Linders, very solid. Norwell, left guard, solid. Cam Robinson's so right here, let's go ahead and check out returning from injury. Defensive tackle, Taven Bryan, and Devon Hamilton is back. So, I mean, that doesn't really help us. We didn't make it to the playoffs or anything, but we go back and we take another look at free agents. I'm kind of shocked to see all these running backs who aren't getting offers, but you know, Todd Gurley, injury prone, but let's look where everybody went. Well, maybe not just yet, but right here we're gonna look. Kamara went to the Ravens, Hunt to the Redskins, Barrett to the Dolphins, Williams to the the football team. Everson Griffin, Dante Hightower, Demario Davis, Roby Coleman went to the Seahawks. Dante Hightower stayed with his team. Tack Kennelly to the Colts. Kerrigan stayed with his team, and Sue went to the Ravens as well, and they were already a good team, so that just makes them that much better. So now we've definitely improved, and next video is going to be the draft. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please subscribe, kabloo blow that like button, notification bell, and until next time, the Bird Killer is out.